A pretty song on your bones.
Hey!
There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me. Not going to help Granny? Well, I'm disappointed. You better leave.
Mass man, fancy you showing up down here. Look at the pickle I'm in. Word is all over the street about your little secret, Corvo. You're the one that acts the Empress. Makes sense why you run around wearing that mask. Maybe you could help me out, since we're friends and all.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll kill you and cook you.
Raise your heart to the sacrifice.
Bones of the great Leviathan, protect me! All my little friends, come to me now! You think you're going to save him? He's not worth it. Now Granny is going to kill you just like all the others. Granny doesn't need friends. Now you'll see what I can do. It's too late for him, and it's too late for you. What's wrong? Can't you find me?
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny? I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. Havelock called us into the yard, but I wasn't feeling well. I just watched from the attic. The Admiral brought his cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all. Havelock kept yelling something about the things he'd done, and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation. If we even make it to tonight. You look at this mess? Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide his home the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what?
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end.
He's probably watching us right
She just
now.
told Havelock to
That
screw
crazy
himself.
ass guy. Creeping
And
closer
died.
and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Now I do hope he shows up.
Gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt it. Update?
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Close up tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. Can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero Joplin.
Attention Dunwall
Arrest
citizens.
him, but I don't
Hiram
want him
Burrow,
harmed until I get
former
the law.
Lord Reese, has confessed
Careful.
to heinous
The place may be
crimes against
booby-trapped
the
and I
people
want him
of
alive.
Dunwall.
What
He shall
else?
be confined to
Yes,
the
sir.
Oak Ridge prison.
Servants were all
until the
executed
proper
shortly before we
authorities
arrived.
decide his
Looks like a
sentence.
naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Stilt walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he won't.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Yes, of course.
Refreshing to converse with someone on my own.
Couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
With
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system. merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
And even the great Pierrot's days are numbered as hounds scratch at his door. If only I had enough whale oil in here to set off a fire.
Indeed, I believe so.
Astonishing! The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo? As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security.
I don't know if anyone...
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We should start off soon. I've been feeling something in my bones, and if it's plague, well, I can't be counted on to drive this boat much longer. Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see. The island is a bloody mess. Looks like they fought. Maybe over Emily. Just after they landed. Bet the Admiral's got her locked up in a lighthouse somewhere. Hamilton's lost the first round. He's probably dug in someplace, doing his best to drink himself to death. I suspect it's Martin who's got the lighthouse under siege. They turned on each other at last. So the Admiral's power mad, Martin's a snake, and Lord Hamilton is a coward. And you. I'm a little disappointed, Corvo. It's like you've gone out of your way to be brutal. It's been interesting traveling with you, but this is the last time you'll see me, sir. Goodbye. My only hope is that Emily comes out of this all right. Ow!
come down and settle this man to man.
The view is nice up here. I'm not moving.
Don't try to act brave, you worthless piece of inbred shit.
Come and get me if you're so strong.
Stupid blue.
Take it! You couldn't hit me if I was standing next to you.
Now I'll sit for a while and consider the problem of getting you. I need time alone.
I'm dying. That bastard's done me in. I should have killed them all when I had the chance.
Don't say that, Lily.
Corvo, I knew you would get here. Well, you're too late. I'm already dying without your help. A stray bullet.
Anybody with signs of sickness?
anything in your short life? Empresses are pieces on the board, and an empress can sometimes die. Everything has come to nothing. The plague will take us all.
I always knew you would come. You're my hero. The others are all dead, aren't they? That's alright, because I was going to have them killed anyway. I am going to be Empress.
What will history tell us? That the daughter of a murdered empress ascended the throne up a mountain of corpses, carried by an assassin named Corvo? No. They'll say that little Emily Caldwin I came to power in an age of terror and corruption, and that she did her best in a world that is not kind to little girls or empresses. Whether the stories told mention you by name or not, she will remember you were there, Corvo.
Long enough for all of the big and the small. Well, let's all they stand well.